Alright guys, this should be a good one. So we're going first. We already have the ley line. Man. Oh, this always feels glorious when you can start with it. We need white mana, so we have to start with the archive. And I mean, listen, that's the whole point. Let's go. We actually don't mind seeing an aggro deck because they... Okay, you know what? That's the first time in history I'm actually okay with this. We want to go Cornucopia, right? Yeah, let's go for it. We also Lifegain. By the way, this land is also doubled by the Leyline, so you get 2 life by playing a land. So that's a cool, addition. I always wanted to try it, but the surveillance are so good. It's not easy, but with this deck, it makes perfect sense. Let's play our 4th land. Our opponent got a little bit of a heads up, but now we are set up with the whole engine. And I'll be honest, I don't think they are in a great spot. This is a must kill. The one card that can prevent the whole thing. Go away. This is incredibly good draw, by the way. Okay, so we have counter spell into get lost. We have to do it now before they can burn. That's super important. And suddenly, 2 life please. This negates the whole hired claw. On the next turn, and this is so funny. And we already have Anomaly, but to be honest, against red decks you probably don't super need. We might even cycle it. It's more for other matchups that are not as aggressive and they ignore your life total, and yeah, then you just mill them and they regret ignoring your life total. Alright, so let's see. Challenger. This is a very annoying card, but it's 2 mana, good enough for me. And guess what? We Lifegain too. Now, by just casting single spell a turn, we actually out Lifegain the hired claw, even with map token. And even with activation. So we actually gain 2 life this turn. This is crazy. Okay, sorry, 1, because there's the trigger. This is so good. So we could, of course, go for Marang, but I don't think we need to. Do we care about it? Honestly, we'll just go Marang here. And discard this, which means we can play this. This also gives us Surveil, and we need good card. This is a really nice card, guys. Oh, this is a juicy one. Alright, we'll draw it, and 2 more, and then we'll see. A really cool part about this deck. If you have this setup, you have so much more life than normally, that basically you can tank tons of damage that normally would kill you. Like with other control decks, this would be already like death, or at least close to. Helix, this is a dead draw. Against normal draws, normal decks, sorry, this is amazing card because they just finish you off. Against us, it's a dead draw. Alright. Some damage. Of course, this one hurts a little bit. But don't forget, we are life gaining every single turn. And this is like the slowest turn we will get. The next ones will be better. And we can also double Cornucopia, so this might get scary for our opponent. Oh man, this can trigger double Cornucopia at some point. But I don't think we need it. We'll just cycle the lands. Fountainport is decent. Alright, this is the card I wanted. This is the card I wanted. So now we can go this and potentially even counter spell. Yeah, I think this is worth it. Just to make sure that nothing bad happens. Man, I think we are in such a great spot. This is exactly how I wanted to play this deck, man. Look at this. We will be soon at 20 after all of this. And then what? They waste basically half a turn and whole draw to deal 3 damage and then we life gain 2. Like, this is completely useless card. Out of being one of the best in the deck. Oh, I love it. But this is going so perfect. And our first... Oh, now you respect... Have you ever seen Monolith so scared of control card they needed to kill the Leyline? We could just protect it. In all honesty, I think that's the play. Because we can just double Cornucopia here. This already did the job. Now we cannot waste cards. We're pretty low on value, as you can clearly see. We can use Fountainports too. I should probably count the mana. To be honest, this is not the worst draw, but we can do better. We can do way better. So 3, 5. And we need 1. Man, I needed to play untapped 1. I didn't think that we will get all the modes. Because then I could double Cornucopia on top of countering and on top of drawing. But, we'll make it work. Alright, sir. Had to sneeze. So, this is something we absolutely can ignore. Man, this is the cool part of the deck. This was a wasted turn. Every burn spell is absolutely nothing. I love this so much. Finally, control that just cannot be killed by those decks. Even you... Man, we would be so dead with other control. Like, 3 lands from the top is death sentence. But not to us. Not to us. For us, it's just a start of the adventure that our opponent will explode at the end of. Oh, it makes me so happy, man. Yep. Oh, they might scoop to this counter spell. I will gladly take double Cornucopia and also draw cards and also Lifegain. Nemesis is probably the only card that can, stop the machine, but it's too late. It's already too late for them. And now a 480. Guys, we will end this game way above 20. This single counter spell already gets us to 20. And now we have Fountainport, which means that we can keep drawing cards forever, making fish, making treasures, and our opponent is sitting here with whole hand of burn. That is completely useless. Oh, I don't even care, honestly. I want those map tokens. That means I'm getting more cards. And... yeah, I think Nemesis is the only card that matters in the whole deck. We can ignore the whole rest of the deck. We even have Day of Judgment. Oh, this is like the final boss battle. Bring it on. Your spells do not affect me. And this is so fun. Oh, this is how I like my control. And now we are getting to the point where we can just absolutely overwhelm our opponent. Our opponent was in the game because we didn't have enough card advantage. Oh boy, I want every single one of those cards. And I will get rid of the removal, because we don't care about you know what? We could try to win the game, but why if we can just do this and just go Leyline? Oh no, I need to decline, I forgot about it. And we have 3 mana exactly. Now we go for it. We go to 18, and now our opponent didn't like Cornucopia Leyline. How about double Leyline, double Cornucopia? As you can see, look how much burn they played. Lightning Strike, Helix, Lightning Strike. Sure, down to 15, and when we cast a spell, it will be back to 18. Ultimate power. This is so fun. And of course, we can draw a card. Because we have all those map tokens, we could make them ourselves, but if our opponent is giving those, I mean, I'll take them. And now let's bro, they will leave the game right now. When they realize how much we life gain, back to 18. Counter spell, get lost. And you can see they cannot make a dent in our defense, not even talking about killing us. And we are just starting. We have more Leylines, more Cornucopias, and way more spells. Yep, close to 20. Good game. So we are entering the stage of the game. I should probably bluff, an instant, but the beans were spoiled, so it's fine. Do we want to play Cornucopia on this turn? Well, they have something, as you would expect them to have. I think we go Cornucopia. Damage is not amazing. They will probably be Drowner or something, but I think it's worth it. If we can get Cornucopia, Leyline, that's a good base, and it seems they have the other part of the deck, the removal part, which is completely useless against our deck, which is one of the upsides of playing control. And let's go for the white. Oh, no, we need blue, in case we draw 3 steps ahead, just to make it easier. And we can start ignoring full... Man, they will kill themselves faster than they will kill us with this. That's hilarious. We could go Cornucopia. They will activate the Sanctuary, probably. I will risk it. If it went through one... No. We Marang. Because now if they counter this, I cannot counter spell. And oh my god, I have never been more happy about my play ever in my whole freaking life. Let's go to 21 and solve the one card I absolutely do not adore, even though it's a cat. This card is terrifying. They might do it main phase if they have another. Honestly, Acolyte is still scary, but at least it's not as scary, you know? We could play Marang, but... Okay, this is very good draw. This is incredibly good draw. So we want to go Cornucopia. And do we? I mean, we can. We can play the land. And it's super important that we kill the Acolyte, so we go right now. Yeah, I don't want them to untap. So we go to 25. Now we need to protect our Marangs. Our Marangs is the key. Thank you. Oh, so nice. Whenever you make a cool deck and someone says nice to your like cool combo, it just warms your heart. You know that it was worth it, you know? Alright, outside of killing Mono Red with this strategy, of course it's the second thing that always warms your heart. They are still drawing more cards than we do, so that's a bit of a By the way, man, they're at literal 8. How fun is that? They killed themselves with Cecil faster than they dealt damage. We're above 20, man. But we need to still sweep this board, and we cannot. It's really tempting to go Marang, but I'm losing so much value, man. And if I play this, I cannot sweep the board, unless I hit land into Day of Judgment, which is the play I want to make. If we play okay, so what will they do? Kill Marang for 2 mana, and then play something more? Oh boy, I think I have to. We are so far behind on board that I think we have to. We are life gaining a ton, but we still need to win the value game, which can be a little bit scary. Bro, this is an 8-9 because we are... No way. We activated the Leyline against the aggro deck. Cecil is super strong, but this dies permanently. Let's go. This needs to flip again. I'll take it. And they cannot discard last card, so let's go for this and make sure... This is a good card, but it's not good enough. Like, we need stock ups, we need consult... Like, we need all the stuff that tries to mitigate the fact that our opponent is on 8 cards and we are at 1. We kinda had to play Marang into the board, so we wasted 3 cards here. Because we could cycle this land as well. With Cornucopia we have ton of mana, so we kinda don't need it. And here's the Acolyte. As we don't love to see this card. So we are kinda in the same spot as before. And now we need to actually hit this stuff. We need double white saved. So, okay, we have enough mana. Fountainport, it might get used. You know what? I will go like this. Blue. Blue. I think this should be enough. They won't kill. This is a bit of a problem. Sorry. This is a bit problematic matchup because normally aggro decks fold completely if they cannot kill you. But this deck actually wins on value as well. But we hit the card. This is what we needed. This is good. We sweep the board, we solved so many problems. This is the card we desperately needed for the whole game. Took us 1/3 of the deck, but we finally got it. But, okay, incredibly frustrating. But fortunately we have 2 cards that need to be batted. So unless they have double bat, which I will lose my mind, we can at least play 1. The bit of a problem is that now they see what we have, but they only get 2 mana, which means at the best... Don't forget, this is a dragon. If for some reason they play Exhale, never mind. They could counter, forcing us to pay 4. Something to keep in mind. It's rare, but you know, it might happen. I think we will try to find another Day of Judgment. You can see, there from 8 cards, suddenly they are starting to completely whiff. I like my Marang, but this draws way better, and we are not using Fountainport on this turn. We go for a kicker, and we need to find the right answers. Let's go. Up to 30. This is so funny. We whiffed. We actually whiffed kinda fully. We can recycle the idea, but that's not great because this was the turn when we wanted to make the the good play. And I think we need to main phase as well. So normally against the aggro deck, you play Cornucopia and you just life gain more than they can handle and they never kill you. But this deck can just draw 20 cards and counter spell and interrupt your game plan and just kill you slowly. I think we play Marang here. We also can shuffle it, which is kinda massive. We are losing the life gain, but I needed this card. Did we play the land? Oh boy, I will have to check every single one of them. Because this is incredibly important if I can play Authority here. Don't forget they gain more life than normally, so I think this will draw more. Sorry, it will life gain more than Cornucopia. And this is a problem that they will have for the rest of the game probably. Man, this will be close. I need to sneak this Day of Judgment. No Curiosity, please don't. You know they have it. You know they will play it. Kaito? Okay.
Slim chances just make
In all honesty, I think it's better than Curiosity because they only draw one card instead of three, and when we kill it, it actually dies, which is crazy stuff. And yes, I remember this comment of you talk about Curiosity, but you play Tyrants, which also come back, but it's a 7-drop, alright, it's different. So we could sweep this, which is kind of tempting, honestly, and then go this on the next turn. I think it's good. I think it's good enough. Guys, we might literally try to mill them. Because they probably won't be able to out-damage us. Like, we get so much life gain every turn that we're close to 30 all the time. They lost Sanctuary, which was also a land, so that's nice. We probably don't want to cast more spells here. We can tank Kaito, so normally Kaito is incredibly... Guys, if you've seen the Crystal video, you know how Kaito doesn't like our strategy. Because normally it just kills you because it's so evasive. But with this deck you can literally just tank all of this damage, even with multiple ninja emblems, because you can life gain 6, 8, 10 a turn, and they're pretty far from dealing 10 damage a turn, and then you get lost, you know? They're still low. Man, after all of this aggression, during the whole game, they're at 8. We are winning the life total race for the whole game right now. How fun this is. Or is this? We could make a fish to try to attack them. Not in love with this, but what can you do? It's also important that they see your cards, but at least we get life gain. So every time they play a creature, we are getting a lot of stuff. We have 2 days of judgment, I believe. Those cards are incredibly important. And we'll make... I kind of want to make the fish for Kaito, just to keep pressuring it a little bit. They might have removal, but it's still card, so, you know, I'll take it. Oh, this is an interesting one. Okay, guys, with this we can do some really crazy magic. This is 6. Pretty expensive. Alright, we need to play it right. From this point we can do some real good magic. They probably cannot counterspell the first spell, so let's consult the star charts and see what exactly we have at our disposal. And of course, you guessed it, we are going to 30. Our favorite life taunt. It must be so weird to play against this. So we can get rid of Kaito. Another Leyline is so tempting. It's expensive, but it's really tempting. Oh man, the fish is 3-3. I just realized, man, the fish is better. Oh boy, okay, this is kinda crazy. They might use removal and we might draw a card, we'll see. And this is crazy, we can actually make fish into a deadly creature it was always destined to be. And we can even make more. We can start blocking with them. We can take over the whole board with this. Our fish will be bigger than their creatures. Maybe I should just hit face because they die in 3 fish hits. But I want to get rid of the value. And yes, I know I could get lost it. But I think we can tank a little bit. Like, we have so many plays here. And one of them is uncounterable, which is super important. Okay, I'll make more. I'll make more. Even though we pay life, we gain so much. Alright. And now we switch the target, because we have enough pressure in the board. I guess we can stock up first. It's pretty cheap. It life gains. We're not there yet, but we will be close to. Yes. Yes, if we hit life gain land like this one, and we kinda have to play it, I believe, we can get to enough. Man, this is... Look at this. Have you ever seen a game like this, man? And now we pump them to 3-3 again. We can kill Kaito or just hit face. Can they ever... Well, they can get Curiosity and take over the game. So I think we give them one more turn. of Kaito hitting. And now we are going to face, so that will force some plays from our opponent. I don't think we counter it. We just probably take the card that... We will see. Maybe we don't even need cards. Maybe we just want more fish. Okay. They don't have many cards, guys. Swing. Have you ever seen fish so deadly as this one? So we can get lost on Kaito. Yeah, this seems good on this turn. They have so much mana, we can actually... During your turn, right? Alright, we kill you now. If they counter, we can still go normalize. They know about it. Okay. I don't think we need more Leylines. Yeah, they literally cannot touch us. Man, this was one of the craziest games ever. I loved it. This was perfection. Oh boy, this is a hard hand because we don't have the right mana. Verges won't be great for now. But you know what? We can play 3 steps ahead and cycle cards, and we are on the draw, so we should draw more. So I will take this hand. We also have Day of Judgment and Authority to sweep later. So if we get good draw, this will be a very nice hand. If we get bad draw, which we probably will... No, we actually got the best draw. Oh my god. We are the gods of magic. Please, Verge, go away. We don't need the third one. Oh, okay, this is good. This is good. Because now it means we can go Authority, which will slow the game down. They will make a ton of creatures. Unfortunately, they can use this to answer Authority. But at least they will lose it, so... You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Man, the draws are good. The draws are good. I guess we don't need the next land, but we need second white for now. So we will play the Verge. I generally avoid showing second white, because that's usually the color of sweep. So when they don't see double white, they always might have a hope. Especially good players will play around it. This Authority will be a lifeline, because we need to, you know, survive as long as possible. Yep, it's starting. Man, being on the draw sucks. Like, you are so behind, even before the game starts. So, for example, being on the play would mean that we counter Sephiroth. And having Sephiroth in the board and not having Sephiroth in the board is a little bit of a difference, I would say. Alright, unfortunate. Yeah, we will lose Authority, which is one of the cards I really counted on. Okay, so they cannot... I mean, we will sweep on the next turn, so it's not the biggest, you know, deal. I wonder if we should 3 steps ahead. It is really tempting, because we probably need more card advantage. And we won't counter the next... Well, I'll be honest, if that's Rise the Past, we will be in some serious trouble. I'm not sure if we can beat it. But if that's anything except... We should be fine, I think. Bro, this is so much. That's why you should, if you are a good player, don't be on the draw. Oh my god, man. Suddenly it all falls apart, especially for control. You are so reliant on countering spells that not being able to do it is like a super big deal for you. We don't need double Fountainport. The second, you know, idea was Anomaly. Man, I really want Cornucopia, but we cannot survive more turns. If we were on the play, we could make the play. So I would Authority into Cornucopia. But on the draw, we just cannot make the same play. Which kinda is rough, you know? Now we are on the mercy of Rise the Past. Yeah, we take the damage. Fortunately, if new creatures enter... Bro, that's a lot. Oh, right, we are losing Authority. Of course, we deserve it. Oh boy, that's a lot. But now we are entering the stage where hopefully we can stabilize. Okay guys, this is important. What do we play? I kinda want Authority and Cornucopia. I think this is the play. Yeah, let's go for it. This will give us... Oh, I thought about ordering it correctly and then I did the opposite. Oh, that's so bad. We actually needed this 2 life super much. So I wasted 2 life here. 1 life, because we don't have the Leyline. I could wait with this for the next turn. Alright, so we will play this. We'll go for the tap land just to life gain a little bit more. So, not perfect. I might die due to this, but I think we should be in a good spot. Because right now everything is tapped, we life gain every time they play a creature, and now we need to get into our card advantage. That's super important. So we go Leyline. We could go Fountainport to draw cards, but I think gaining life is more important. Don't forget, we have the Leyline, so it will trigger the land. Yeah, this is the last spell. I had complete meltdown over this play. Alright, I wanted to order it on this turn correctly. Okay, we got 2. Those small things really matter. Like, they want to drain you. And we are entering the stage where if we can get like Stock Up or Marang or Consult, I think we can take over the game super hard. And our opponent, I'm not sure if they realized what happened here. They created tokens, but they are tapped, so, you know, they actually life gain us. Maybe they really want Surveyor, because they actually gained us life with this. I believe we got 2 life and they paid mana for it. However, they got double Surveyor. This was the card I needed. This is incredibly important. You know what? We might actually mill them soon. I think I just Marang, man. If we go for 4, if I play the land... Okay, first let's do this. We need correct tap. This is correct tap. We take life. That's super important. Alright, we got some big stuff. Okay, guys, we have some big stuff. So we could go Cornucopia. Okay, man, this will be massive. Okay, we are back at this game. Okay, so we play this. We have 3 mana exactly. Now it means we go Cornucopia. And we go for this. This life gains extra because we have the Leyline. And we have also Day of Judgment. Alright, I like it. I like it. Every time we life gain, this is massive. And every time we cast a spell, especially Space-Time Anomaly, this is actually, I think, life gain 6. Because we will life gain 2, because it's 2 colored, and +1. Yep. It seems that they really want to surveyorize the past. I think that's the strategy. Which means that we really want to hit 3 steps ahead. They are digging, and we are digging. We didn't hit counter spells. They are super important. Alright. Alright. So we can sweep the board here and get rid of all of this. I think this is the play. And then use Fountainport. Oh my god, we are doing it, guys! Look at this. We life gain. Even though it's 1 colored, we are gaining so much. We got back to 20. And now we are above 20. Man, when this deck stabilizes, it's freaking unkillable. 22 cards already. In like 1-2 turns, I think we can just mill them completely. You know, we only have 1 card because you want to mill them at once, you know? This is big deal. Of course, we life gain more. This is so fun. Let's go for treasure because it doesn't cost us and we'll sacrifice it anyway. Cornucopia. This is okay. Like, we can actually make the game plan out of this. This is so fun. We're life gaining so much. They scoop to life gain. Alright, beating top 600. I love it. But this, we were at 4 at some point. As you can clearly tell from the games, I was incredibly excited about this build for a very good reason. This idea just struck me like a lightning from the clear sky. It was like, the Wind Crystal is so hard to set up. Why not just use Leyline? This is free. That goes around the biggest problem of the crystal, paying 4 mana to get it, you know, the life gain for the future. This is free, and you can have the whole setup by turn 3 of Cornucopia. But before we continue our excitement about the day, because oh boy, there is ton of it. Our absolute legend for today is none other than Papa Ponton, and my friend, this absolutely special deck goes for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for supporting the channel. This is super appreciated, and for always being absolutely wholesome. And you know, we have new set just around the corner, so you probably will go to some pre-release. So yeah, wish you luck in this one. So back to the deck. We still have 1 anomaly because I kinda cannot give up on this. It's so good when you can, you know, stack the life gain so high. 20, 30, 40, it's not a problem for this deck. And because you play 1, nobody really expects it. Suddenly they just die. So that's a cool interaction. And with Leyline, on turn 0 you already have such a nice setup. Just to be clear, it's harder to set up than a normal control, because you still need to tap out for Cornucopia, which means you cannot counter a spell, and sometimes you won't draw Leyline, so it's still sometimes messy, but once you get it going, there are a lot of decks that normally would kill you, but they just won't. And to be absolutely honest with you, the Lifegain lands is probably going over the top, but I love those lands. I couldn't play them because Verge and Surveillance are always a little bit better, so this was my excuse to use them, and they kind of work nicely, getting us very often above 27 life, so our Fish of Doom can be 3/3, but to be absolutely honest, you should probably play the Surveillance to activate the Verges. The problem with those is that they don't have basic types, so they don't activate the Verges. They kind of do the same thing as Surveil. You get 2 colors, it is tapped, but that's a big downside, and sometimes it will bite you, so just to be fair, we probably should switch them, but I just couldn't. I want to use them, I love those lands. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed this type of deck. We might make more. This is probably the most frustrating control deck ever to play against. Yeah, okay, I stop rambling. I'm too excited about, unkillable control decks. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you to all amazing patrons that help us make this crazy content. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, thank you for watching until the end. You are absolutely awesome, and see you guys tomorrow.
With